The Discovery of Being series. Part 2 of 4, inspired by the work of Rollo Mayan. My previous post, we explored Dasein, the art of actually being home in your body. But once you are home, what can or do you see? Rollo May argued that to understand a human being, we must look at the three simultaneous worlds they inhabit. He called them the Umwelt, the Mitwelt, and the Eigenwelt. Most modern people are aware of the first two, but have completely lost contact with the third. And for the developing clairvoyant, this loss is critical. The Umwelt, the around world. This is the biological world, the world of survival, instincts, nature, and the body. The Mitwelt, the with world. This is the world of relationships, the web of social maneuvering, family dynamics, and shared reality. The Eigenwelt, the own world. This is the relationship you have to yourself. It is the ability to see the world not as a set of biological drives or social obligations, but through the specific, unique lens of your own perspective. May noted that while modern culture is obsessed with the Mitwelt, what others think of us, the Eigenwelt is often empty and must be cultivated consciously through the processing of direct experience in a guided way. The energetic mechanism of the own world. At Art of the Seer, we see these three worlds not just as psychological concepts, but as specific energetic frequencies that you are running in your space. Most sensitives and empaths are masters of the Mitwelt. You are likely highly trained in reading the room, managing other people's emotions, and adjusting your vibration to satiate the needs of the group. You enmesh with the Mitwelt, abandon yourself to fit in, to stay safe. But if your space is filled 90% with Mitwelt energy, other people's pictures, demands, and emotions, you have no room left for Eigenwelt. In clairvoyant terms, we call this the seat of awareness, or the center of your head. This is the function of the sixth chakra. If the center of your head is cluttered with your mother's worries, your boss's agenda, or society's panic, the Mitwelt, you cannot see anything clearly. You are looking through a kaleidoscope of other filters that are mitigating or directly impacting your direct experience of everything around you. Clear seeing, clairvoyance, requires a robust Eigenwelt. It requires a sanctuary inside your own self where you are the only occupant. Cleaning the lens, this is why we teach the tool of blowing pictures. This isn't just a fantasy visualization. It is a mechanism that allows you to witness the Mitwelt energy in your space, acknowledge it, and then actively and effectively move it out. When you clear the center of your head, you aren't cutting yourself off from connection, though at first it may feel strange or opposite to what you're supposed to be doing. You are establishing the Eigenwelt, the necessary space with and from foreign energies that allows you to see others truly, rather than just reacting through these filters. You cannot be a healing presence to the world if you are drowning in it. You must have a place to stand and develop your own perspective, point of view, and agency. One of the truly magical things about our community at Art of the Seer is that since we share a commitment to the same tools, techniques, and practice container, it's easy to reach out to each other members and create your own reading and healing exchanges. Using this post as inspiration, find a partner to work with. Perhaps someone you know from a current or previous class, or post in the practicum chat groups that you were inspired by this post and find someone new to explore with. Weekly practitioner exchange, 30-minute reading and healing pair up with a reading partner, and exchange 30-minute clairvoyant readings together. Practice both giving and receiving as a way of deepening your experience and relationship to this topic. The reading topics, the three worlds audit. Look at the readee's energy field. What is the ratio? How much energy do they have in Umwelt, survival body, Mitwelt, relationships are others, and Eigenwelt, self-perspective? The Mitwelt trap. Look at the center of their head, sixth chakra. Who else is in there? Look for the energy of a specific person or group they are enmeshed with to mitigate a fear of being alone. The own world. Ask the Riadi to mock up the vibration of Eigenwelt, their own unique affinity to themselves. What color is it? Is it dusty from disuse? Or is it vibrant? The boundary. Look at the separation between Mitwelt and Eigenwelt. Do they have a functional boundary that allows them to interact without merging? Healing focus. Give the Riadi a healing on their sixth chakra. Help them identify one specific Mitwelt picture, an expectation from a partner, parent, or society, and help them blow it, restoring the sanctity of their own room. One small step, a solo micro-action. Sometimes something is too charged to feel safe being vulnerable in interpersonal spaces with it at first. If this is really stimulating you, you can work this energy in meditation using your tools or in moments of embodiment and pause throughout your day. The doorway. Visualization. Next time you walk through a door, into your home, your office, or a Zoom room. Pause at the threshold. 2. Imagine a golden filter or screen filling the doorway. 3. Set the intention. The Mitwelt, everyone else's stuff, stays out there. Only my Eigenwelt, my energy, comes in here. 4. Step through. Notice if your shoulders drop. You don't have to carry the world into every room you enter. Tell me in the comments, who is the most frequent uninvited guest in your Eigenwelt, the center of your head? Journaling and self-reflection. Prompts. Sometimes we need to write it down to get it out of our aura. People learn, experience, and process energy in a variety of ways, visually, auditorily, conceptually. And here at AOTSA, we validate all those different forms. If you process through writing, take 10 minutes with your journal to audit a recurring picture in your space you've come across using this template. The ratio check. Draw a pie chart of your energy today. How big is the slice for others? Mitwelt. How big is the slice for survival? Umwelt. How big is the slice for you? Eigenwelt. The enmeshment audit. Rollo. May says we often lose our own world to gain approval in the with world. Where are you currently sacrificing your own perspective to keep the peace? Defining the room. If your mind was a literal room, what would it look like if it was truly yours? Decorate it in your imagination. What furniture is there? What is the lighting like? How does it feel to be the only one with a key? An intuitive guide and spiritual educator with a practice spanning over 2 decades in a variety of modalities, William Fitzroy is the founder of the Art of the Seer, a premier destination for spiritual growth and development established in 2015. William believes that psychic tools and spiritual awareness is a practice available to everyone, and he has dedicated his career to demystifying the unseen for practical, everyday empowerment in the new age. While he is sought after for his insightful and cathartic readings and healings, available online or in person at his downtown Chicago studio, William's true passion lies in mentorship. He facilitates dynamic teaching containers for students ready to master embodiment meditation, clairvoyance, and mediumship. From curious beginners to seasoned advanced students looking for a fresh perspective and new techniques for their toolkit, William provides the experiences, structure, and support needed to turn any sensitivity into a superpower.